Hello everybody, so what I have here is an original Nintendo DS in pure white, in which I got it at J&L Game in Manhattan, New York City. And this DS variant was released only in Japan, and while the condition is used, this shell appears to be kinda yellowed, but the bottom, where you see the serial number, the model sticker right here, doesn't actually look too bad, but again, the shell is a little bit yellow due to the usage of it. Anyways, so what I'm going to be doing with this pure white Nintendo DS, in which I got it in Manhattan, New York City, is that I am going to flash this Nintendo DS with FlashMe. So I entered Pictochat, and when I take the game card out, it doesn't matter if it's DS or Game Boy Advance, I get two green screens that indicates this pure white Nintendo DS consists of version 3 firmware. So now I am going to be booting up my flash cartridge. And as you can see, this is an R4 SDHC cartridge. I'll be turning this DS on and going into my flash cartridge. Micro SD card, NDS, FlashMe. So I have FlashMe on this flash card, and I am going to be using the stealth version of FlashMe. This is because while I want to keep this Nintendo DS as stock as possible, I want to retain the health and safety screen. So anyways, this Nintendo DS is mentioned before because I showed you the green screens in Pictochat when I ejected a game card out. The original firmware of this DS is version 3. So anyways, FlashMe installer. If power is lost before flashing completes, your Nintendo DS may be permanently damaged, so plug in a power source before proceeding. So what I'm going to do is take the battery cover off this DS here. Now that the battery cover of the DS is off, I will notice a red and white sticker, which I will have to remove. And as a result, the thing under this red and white sticker is the SL1 hole, in which it is used to flash this DS when it proceeds. Here's the SL1 hole right here. So anyways, now I will push XB. When you hear that beeping, it means it's ready to flash. So if progress stops, the SL1 terminal has to be shorted. Please keep it shorted until flashing is completed. And the progress is 0. So in order to flash this DS, I am going to be using a piece of tin foil and put it into the SL1 hole. As you can hear, due to the fact that I have something non-conductive, which is a piece of tin foil into the SL1 hole, the beeping is going faster because the progress numbers are going up. Okay, so now that the flashing has been completed successfully, it is safe to turn off your DS. So because I'm using the stealth version of FlashMe, I still have that health and safety screen. And now when I go to Pictochat and eject a DS game or Game Boy Advance game, the firmware color screens are exactly the same as when it was before. This is because while V3 is green screens, which looks like this as you can see, when you flash your Nintendo DS and the firmware version originally came with versions 1, 2, 3, or 4, you'll get the green screens when ejecting a game in Pictochat. Anyways, brightness controls, on and off. Brightness controls are exactly the same as what it was before. However, if this Nintendo DS comes with version 5 as its original firmware on the motherboard, I would get the same brightness levels as on the DS Lite. But in this case, this is V3, which the Nintendo DS originally came with. So, yeah. Also, when you hold Start and Select prior to pushing the power button, you will go straight into a DS game, as you can see here. So, yeah, that wraps up the video. If you like this video, why don't you give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.